We already talked about testosterone so many times on this channel. We talked about how to improve it. We talked about hormones, period, where it comes from, how it's produced, and how you can improve the production. But we haven't talked about some of the things that's preventing the production of testosterone in your system. If you want to know more about how you can prevent the slowing of your testosterone production, then check out this video. Watch this video right now. We about to get into it. Alright, so I'm mainly be naming off foods or ingredients that we doing. The first one that I'm gonna talk about is soy. You already know how bad soy is for you. First off, soybeans are one of the most pesticided plants that we have in America. Kind of like things like corn and all of that extra shit. You know, they doing so much extra shit to this that it's creating synthetic versions of hormones in our bodies, and then those hormones are affecting how we live in our life, even how we think, whether we see it like that or not, because your gut is your brain. You know, it's your second brain. So you gotta realize whatever you putting in yourself, you're gonna have relative thought to the vibration of whatever you eating, meat or vegetables, you know. And soy is shitty for you. A lot of this stuff does a lot of different things, a lot of different hormonal things to you. It creates synthetic forms of estrogen, and you know your estrogen eats up your testosterone, so you don't even want that in your system from the get-go. You can find soy in things like tofu, soybeans, a lot of breads. Bro, check out the breads, because most breads got soy in it, so I would actually check that out. All right, the next one that we got is vegetable oils, and I'm talking about, well, I'm really just talking about, yeah, really vegetable oils and like seed oils and shit, like vegetable oil, you know, corn oil, a lot of these other seed oils, y'all get what I'm saying, canola oil. All of these oils are terrible for you. They slow your system down completely, and then they make it hard for your body to be flowing at the rate to where it's producing the proteins that have that testosterone available for it to get into your system and make the effect on your body that it's having. You know, a lot of people nowadays do have low testosterone, mainly because niggas beating their meat too much, and then y'all eating shitty ass foods. So cut out some of these oils, and these is coming in the form of fried foods is what you're seeing most of the time. Fried chicken, fried fish, even the fried mushroom chicken stuff. You could be frying that shit up, and you frying it in what? Some fucking canola, vegetable, any of these seed oils. This shit is terrible for you. Corn oil is even worse, bro. You can't even break down nothing in corn. So you soaking that corn oil in all the little food that you eating, it's probably making it really hard for you to extract any nutrients from that shit whatsoever. You already know about when you putting stuff in your system and it doesn't do anything, it just takes more energy for your system to go up and heal that place and be like, why the fuck are they putting this in here? Like, why are we having to clean up trash every day? Y'all, if y'all bodies could talk to y'all, they'd probably be pissed off as hell because of all the bullshit y'all put in there. Next one we got here is sugars and refined carbohydrates. We already talked about this shit a billion times on the channel too. Y'all know about refined carbohydrates, which is like white rice, pastas, all the super starchy shit that's mainly lacking minerals, for real. This is the reason why this shit is not good for you. Spikes your sugar level. To counteract your sugar level being spiked, your insulin has to go then be pumped through your blood. When the insulin is pumped through your blood, that's eating all your testosterone. So you got to realize that it's so many different domino effects that's happening, that it's like an indirect thing that's actually happening that's causing your testosterone to be drained at that point. And that means that beer that you want, look, don't judge me, I got a little bit of something, but like, y'all gonna see my beer finna be coming in, bro. My beer finna be coming in. Y'all just watch out. These sugars are so fucking terrible for you, bro. And like, I ain't gonna cap, I eat sugar sometimes too. I love donuts, cookies, all that shit, bro. It tastes good as hell. Cake, come on now, bro. Sarah just made some cookies the other day. Them bitches was fire, bro. I was up in the middle of the night banging the fuck out these cookies, bro. I'm like, bro, what am I fucking doing? You know, I'm not even supposed to be eating right now. I'm creating inertia, all type shit. I ain't give a fuck. I was smashing the fuck out of them regular ass chocolate chip cookies. You feel me? This type of shit, when we doing shit like that, that shit does affect us. It affects our intensity. It affects all the different stuff that we supposed to be producing inside of our internal organs and shit, and it's slowing us down. It's because now we got to go up and recover and make healing for all of that shit. So it's taking all the stuff that we already have in our body to go and heal, instead of like adding new stuff that can complement the healing of our body or the strengthening of our body. So instead of even getting stronger at this point, you got to focus on stopping the decline, so that you can stop and then start going upward. You feel me? And a lot of time it's not even about the good foods that that you eating. It's about the shitty foods that you eating. That's why it's so important that we address all of these foods that's holding your testosterone back. You feel me? The next one, y'all, is lack of exercise. And I know it's a lot of lazy motherfuckers out here who don't exercise. Me, I work out every day. I've been working out for at least 8 months every day. I've been working out. And the thing is, bro, you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like me. I want to be in the best shape of my life, and I want to reach that max like body capacity for my genealogy, for my genes and my genetics and shit like that. Everybody don't want to do that. That's completely fine, but you should be healthy. And if you want to have your testosterone levels balanced, odds are if you worrying about your testosterone levels, if you concerned or focused on it, then you into health a little bit. So at that point, bro, you should have some type of workout regime. It don't have to be every day, like I said, at least 4 days a week, honestly. But you should have something to where you getting active really every day, you know, because these type of intense workout, not even really intense workouts, you can have a mild workout. These little workouts, they create like that extra strength in you, and it has to produce that testosterone over time to create that, I don't even know what that shit called, the resistance of everything, you feel me? That intensity that you get with that. And these things really do build working out more. You can look this up. It's a scientific fact. Working out more naturally helps you increase your testosterone. Just work out some more. Do some jogging, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, do some easy shit starting off, and then ease your way into it, you feel me? But working out is a must, bro. I ain't gonna catch, especially if you young. If you whatever age, bro, the older you get, the more you need to work out. Actually, scratch that. You need to be working out like from day one, really. The thing is, we got a life to where we sit down in office chairs and do all this extra bullshit all day. Well, actually, we not doing extra bullshit all day. So then it make it so that we have to do these concentrated workouts. Motherfuckers in ancient times probably didn't have to work out because they was building shit, they was knocking trees down, they was carrying heavy shit, they was hunting, they was doing all types of shit all day. So their muscles accommodated for all of that extra movement that they was doing. We not doing as much movement today because we don't need it for survival. So that's why concentrated workouts are more necessary, you feel me? And one thing that I would recommend, if you're not doing anything, do some cardio, bro. Do some cardio. Whether you on a bike, whether you on like one of the sit down bikes at the gym, whether you jogging, whether you swimming, whether you hooping, playing football, soccer, some type of sport, I don't give a fuck. Do cardio because it's good for your heart and keep your blood pumping and your breath flowing at a strong rate, which is your whole entire life force energy, you feel me? Next thing, bro, is beating your meat. This is strictly for the fellas, bro. Obvious, this whole video is kind of strictly for the fellas because ain't no too many females that's trying to stay females that's focused on testosterone and shit like that, you feel me? So, bro, you gotta remember, you can look this up too, bro. When you beat your meat, you are losing like 45% of the testosterone that you would have had of that whole entire week type shit. And these things are so vital. You gotta realize how much energy that you are even releasing when you busting up, bro. Like, realize the energetic tension and how it build up when you over here beating your meat and shit. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Listen to me. I be real as hell. I used to beat my meat when I was younger. The last time I beat my meat, I was 15 years old, bro. And you know why I stopped? Because I saw myself in the mirror on the corner of my eye, and I got scared of that shit. I got shocked, and I was like, bro, I can't believe I was really this primitive, horny as fuck, slouched over, getting ready to whack my shit. And I just got like ashamed of myself. And after that, I never did it again. So like, but that's not the case for everybody. Everybody not like me. You could have caught yourself and kept doing it the next day. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, bro, even if I would say don't beat your meat at all. But if you doing it, you addicted. So odds are you're not gonna be able to just stop off tops. I know how it is. So you gotta veer yourself off of that shit. And the thing is, bro, just start doing it less and less. Begin the habit of telling yourself no. You gotta realize how powerful the power of lust is in your life. That just inspired me to make my next video, but lust is such a powerful thing. It trickles down into every layer in your life. So you got to remember that when you are allowing yourself to be overtaken and controlled by lust, you're going to be able to be controlled by other things that you lust after in your life. Because it's not just sexual things that we lust after. We lust after all types of shit in life. So you creating a big weakness when you're becoming malleable to a lustful energy. Next thing, y'all, is dehydration. And this is like all across the board. Like, everybody needs to get more hydrated in the world. You know, like they say like that 80% of the population is fucking dehydrated, which is crazy, bro. Like, this is the time where we had the most like supplies that everybody can get their hands on, like at the moment. Like, on site. You feel me? Like you can get water at everywhere. Water is fucking everywhere. No, but let me go back with that. Pause that real quick. Why is it that I go in fucking gas stations, bro? This is completely off topic. Why is it that I go in gas stations, bro, and it be all plastic water bottles nowadays, and no, like it be like 3 brands of water, bro, and then everything else is energy drinks and corn syrup juice. You feel me? That shit is ridiculous to me. I find it such of an abomination, bro, that we are selling so much corn syrup juice. I'm just gonna call them all corn syrup juice because we know they all got that high fructose corn syrup in them. They just selling this shit like a motherfucker, bro. And then you got like 3 waters and they all plastics, which leads to our next one, bro. Phthalates. Phthalates is what come from plastics, and when your water bottle, that plastic water bottle, is sitting in the sun, you know what's happening? Little oils that are melting and going into that water, and when you drink that water, it gets into your system and it forms synthetic forms of estrogen. You can look this up too. There was scientific research done that these plastics and all of these microplastics and extra plastics that we using are so excessive that they are literally changing our hormones and our sexuality. Like people are becoming more transsexual because of them. They did a test with frogs and gave them a certain amount of phthalates, and the frogs all became hermaphrodites and started fucking each other. You know what I'm saying? So this gives us an idea that like some of this stuff is fucking with our genetics, it's fucking with our DNA, it's fucking with our our intellect and how we process things. And I think that we find ourselves with so much what we think is control on a conscious level that we don't think that there are subconscious things or unconscious things that's going on in the background that's having influence over the way that we behave or even look at things in total. So I don't drink no plastic, bro. Like that's what I was saying. Like you go into the gas stations, it's all plastic water bottles. I'm gonna be dehydrated. I'm gonna be a dehydrated ass motherfucker before I go and drink a plastic water bottle. I'm telling you, most of the time I'm drinking out of these right here. You feel me? Like you can get yourself a little paper, the box water. You feel me? They got the glass. Hold up, let me go grab it real quick. Bro, I just grabbed this motherfucker out the trash so I can show y'all. So thank me later. But Saratoga, you see this? You hear that? That's a metal bottle. Not a metal bottle. It's a fucking glass bottle. You feel me? I would recommend drinking out of glass. Not really aluminum because aluminum support like Alzheimer's and shit like that. But you know, all the bottles that are not fucking plastic, use box and paper and fucking glass. Don't be going out there and grabbing yourself a fucking plastic bottle of water, letting that bitch sit in your hot ass car the whole day, and then take a big ass gulp of that bitch as soon as you get off. Cause you know what you're doing, you letting all these phthalates into your system. And this stuff also, like this stuff is affecting us in all sorts of ways. I have a theory that this stuff also is what stuff like this is what creates these crazy ass allergies that our kids be getting nowadays, and these mental deformities and shit. You feel me? Like all these different things that and diseases and disorders, so-called disorders that be coming out. I feel like a lot of this stuff is due to the little stuff that we consuming, like plastic. You feel me? Like the all the different processed ass shit and all of these foods that we be eating and shit. You feel me? So these are just things to consider when you really want to get your hormones together, when you really want to start to live in a way to where you feel cleaner with your system. You're going to feel way cleaner. You're going to feel cleaner in just the way you move. You're going to notice how your muscles are forming faster, how your workouts are having more progress because you're not taking in all that bullshit. You got to limit the bullshit. And one way that I recommend that you do this is make yourself a cheat day. Like if you really have a hard time not eating those foods, or if you don't want to give them up completely entirely, then make yourself a cheat day. You set on a certain specific day where you can eat certain foods, and then you still put a limit to how much of those foods that you can eat on that day. Well, I would do that. I mean, because you don't want to go fucking buck wild crazy every time. These type of things are implementing a system, and it's setting the boundaries, a firm boundary for yourself to let you know, hey, this is the cutoff point. This is what I should be doing. This is what I shouldn't be doing. And this also heightens the ratio. It gives you like 9 times out of 10 you eating healthy, but you got that 1 time out of 10, that 10% of the time where you're going to be snacking on something that is not the healthiest, but you like the taste of it. You feel me? And I feel like this is a way healthier way to approach the game, you feel me, in terms of like eating and all of this stuff like this. But yeah, y'all, I got another one. It's called, I got one more actually. This stuff is called triclosan. I don't even know if I said that right, but this stuff is found in a lot of soaps and a lot of deodorants, a lot of antibacterial agents. This stuff is really terrible for your body, and it gives your kids deformities. It fucking fucks with your hormones. It lowers your testosterone like a motherfucker. I'm gonna just put it on the screen so y'all know what I'm saying, but that's just a little honorable mention. But yeah, these are some things that can really help your testosterone. If y'all being sick and tired of being fucked up hormonally, then get right, you feel me? Drop off some of that dirty ass food, or just condense it all into one day of the week, you feel me? But yeah, that's the video on testosterone. This is how you can stop hindering your testosterone. If y'all fuck with the video, if y'all have any disagreements, agreements, anything like that, comments down below. You already know what to do. Like the video if you got to this point, because you probably like it if you got to this point. And with all that being said, remember where we are, the third dimension. Whatever you ultimately projecting, you're going to be experiencing, because this is the third dimension. This is what we do. Fuck all the haters out there. Keep doing your thing. Stay focused. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Shamim HOTEP.